We must reject the idea that every time laws are broken, society is guilty rather than the lawbreaker. It is time to restore the Nigerian precept that each individual is accountable for his action. The PDP and the whirlwinds of errors. The PDP misdirected itself when it left out statutory delegates in its just concluded primaries election for the Ndokwa-Okwani Federal Constituency in Delta State. A careful look at Section 84, Subsection 8 of the Electoral Act 2002 clearly shows that the intent of the law was that statutory delegates were meant to participate in the primaries election held on the 22nd of May 2022 at Uchabono in Ndokwa West local government area of Delta State. The party excluded statutory delegates and others merely because the Electoral Act did not expressly include the word statutory delegates in the Act. The Electoral Act 2022 in Section 84(8) provides that a political party that adopts the system of indirect primaries for the choice of its candidate shall clearly outline in its constitution and rules the procedures for the democratic election of delegates to vote at the convention, congress, or meeting. In other words, the Electoral Act, in the aforementioned section, provides that political parties that adopt indirect primary method should clearly state in their constitution the rules, procedures in democratically electing their delegates. The People's Democratic Party Constitution had made copious provision in its constitution in Section 25, which provide for state delegates. The composition of the state congress is a mixture of elected and non-elected members of the party. The elected members of the state congress are the state executive committee, the local government area party executive committee, and the members elected per ward at ward congress, and one national delegate elected at the local government area congress. It must be noted that number 3 and 4 of the aforementioned membership of the state congress are ad hoc and cease to operate immediately after the primaries for which they are elected to vote, while number 1 and 2 of the membership are statutory and elected party executives. Section 25(2) of the People's Democratic Party Constitution outlines the functions of the state congress, which includes electing of party governorship candidates. It means, therefore, from the above, that the statutory delegates, that is, the state executive committee and the local government area committee members, are not only elected for running the party's affairs, but also elected for voting in the party's primaries in the selection of candidates. This assertion is applicable for House of Assembly, House of Representatives, and Senate as provided in Section 25(5), 25(6), and 25(7) of the party constitution. The People's Democratic Party Constitution in Section 25(1) clearly states the provision of the law and have given elaborate procedure upon which the party ought to, get its delegate together to vote. But the error that was committed by the party in the recent election is one that is very serious. And as such, I hope they correct this at the court and put their house in order for subsequent elections in the future. I shall go to Rabbi again.